Hi there, and welcome back to another episode of Coffee with Katie, where I share business and web design tips weekly. So, you buy your domain name, you purchased a hosting plan, and you installed WordPress. But now what? What do you do? Well, that's what we're going to talk about this week. So let's get started. Alright, friends, so you've done all those initial steps for your website, but now what do? You start looking at the themes that WordPress offers and you aren't particularly jazzed about their free themes, and so you start to do a little bit of digging. Well, this is where my favorite website builder comes into play, and that is Divi. Divi is my absolute favorite website builder. I have used other ones. There's Elementor and then there's Beaver Builder, but to be honest, I think Divi is the most user-friendly and the most bang for your buck that you can get. Right out of the box, the themes look really beautiful and it's quite easy to use. So some benefits of using Divi, and also I use this on all of my client websites, so if you're looking at websites that I have built, they are using Divi unless noted otherwise. Anyway, some benefits. I think it's a pretty affordable builder. It has a yearly subscription that's $99, which if you're a small business owner, you can write that off for your taxes since it's a business purchase. And when you purchase a subscription, you get access to all of these free themes, which if you're not particularly creative, this could be a plus for you. You can use these themes to design your website and gain inspiration, and also just pull different parts out of the themes that you like and use them on pages that you're building. Sometimes I'll look at them if I need inspiration, because quite honestly, I think they're pretty nice out of the box. So if you don't think you're very creative and you need some little inspiration, the free themes are there for you. Like I said, it is a drag and drop builder, which means you can create sections, rows within the section, and then different columns, and then move around modules that you place on the page. So a module would be like a text box, an image, a call to action, button, a form. And it's very easy to rearrange things and move them around and change the amount of columns in a row and really just start to create what you're looking for. Something that is also extremely important is that it lets you do responsive design. So that means you can design pages for desktop, tablet, and mobile, which nowadays is highly important. You have to have a responsive website or people are going to leave. If they're looking at their phone, their website on their phone, and it looks like your desktop website, and they can't read anything, they're going to leave. They're not going to stick around. So you have to have a website that is built for mobile. Highly important. Another thing is that there's no coding required. Yeah, I'll read that again. No coding required, which, is great. It lets you customize anything you could possibly need when you open up the settings for a module. So if we're talking about a text module, you can customize the font weight, the color, the text spacing, all sorts of things that you can customize, and you don't have to use any code, which is awesome. That scares a lot of people. They think like when they're building a website they have to get into the nitty-gritty code side of things, but you really don't unless you want something super specific or you're integrating some software with your website. You really won't have to touch any code. Another thing that's amazing is it seamlessly integrates with WooCommerce. And if you don't know what WooCommerce is, it is a platform that lets you sell items on your website with WordPress. So there are other platforms like Etsy and Shopify, but they take a percentage of your earnings and you have to pay to use those platforms. But when you're on WordPress, you can use WooCommerce and it's free. So if you build your website with Divi and then down the road you decide that you want to open up a shop, you can do that with WooCommerce and it integrates seamlessly, and you can edit the pages with Divi as well, which is amazing. That makes it super easy, and you'll be like up and running in no time. It's awesome. I would say the only downside to using Divi is it has a bit of a learning curve. Like all things, if you're learning something new, it will take a little bit of time to get it up and running and get it looking the way you want. But if you keep after it, the more practice you do, the better and easier it will be. So it's just like everything else. When you use something new, it's going to take a little bit of time to get it up and running. Also, the cost might be a little scary to some people in the beginning because it could be a lot, especially when you're starting out. But in the long run, I think it's definitely a worthy investment for your business. So overall, if you're looking for a theme that you can completely customize and you want something that looks modern, go with Divi. It is my favorite. I use it for everything and I highly recommend it. So if this video was helpful, please let me know. Subscribe to my channel or hit the thumbs up button. I'd love to know. If you have some thoughts about using Divi or things that you struggle with, let me know in the comments below because I'd love to create a video helping you out with that and giving you some tutorials because that's super fun. Also, thanks guys for sticking around today. I have something exciting that I'm launching in February and it is a DIY website course and I am super stoked. So if you want to be in the know about that, please let me know. Sign up for my newsletter and I will keep you posted. All right, thank you for coming today. I appreciate you. Goodbye now.